Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with Millan Tesfazgi, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
You got it. You got it. Millan Tesfazgi.
great. Star of the Lifetime movie Family Affair. Join us as we delve into Milan insights into her character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here with us, Milan.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
It's a pleasure. So,
Thank
can you
you.
tell us a little bit about your character in Family Affair and their
Mhm.
prequel?
Yes, of course. So I play Sasha, who is Kendra's sister in the Lifetime movies. I am Family Affair premieres this Saturday on Lifetime. And essentially, you get to follow Kendra and Ben evolution through their relationship. And they move to a new city and they have to overcome some new challenges. And I think that the audience will be able to really connect to these challenges. I think they're very relatable. And I'm excited to see how everyone connects to every single character, as there has been a bit of a time jump. We're a lot older and more mature. So different challenges are presented. But Family Affair will take everyone on an amazing ride, but also possibly an emotional ride. And Sasha, you'll see, is definitely still fun, cool, but she's older, and I think that she's more mature and has a deeper understanding of her family and friends.
Great.
Wow.
And what initially
Mhm.
attracted you to your role in this
Mhm.
series of movies? Mhm.
I really enjoyed the complexity of Sasha, even though she's super fun and silly and not serious. There's another side to her where there is the serious side, there is the mature side, and I think when you initially meet her character, you don't see that. But through different situations presented, Sasha definitely shows her complexities and how she handles different situations and balances them. And she's quite intelligent. So I loved playing her because two things can coexist. I think you can be serious, but also very fun. And you get to see that within Sasha.
That's amazing. And
Thank
uh,
you.
what do you think makes this series of movies so special and
Mhm.
captivating?
I feel like the audience is able to really connect to everything these characters are going through. It's quite relatable. And I think that when you're able to see yourself in a character and relate to it, whether it's the experience or challenges, you become invested into it. And I think they did an amazing job at conveying different life experiences through all the different characters and the different journeys. Like all of us are on unique journeys in our life, and you get to see that happening. So I'm really excited for everyone to continue watching the third one and seeing where everyone's at. But I do think it's captivating because of the being able to be relatable in that sense.
We are looking
Yeah.
forward to see the third chapter of this story.
Thank you.
The, what was it like working with the rest of the cast and crew on set?
It was incredible. Every single person there is very creative, and everyone brings their own set of tools. So you're able to learn from everyone around you. And I feel like the chemistry with everyone just worked naturally. When we all met, it just felt right. And everyone has their own way of bringing their character to life. And I think that was super fun to watch because everyone's process was so different.
Yeah,
So it was an incredible experience. It was fascinating to see how everyone approached the stories and being able to like live the stories and see what comes out of it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And what can you tease about your character, Sasha's journey?
When it comes to Sasha, what I can say is you'll be able to take a look at where she is in her life now compared to the last two movies.
Hmm?
And you get to see where she's at emotionally. I think the first and second movie, it was kind of a roller coaster for her. She was a young mom and then the loss of her father. But now you get to kind of see how she navigates these situations differently. And you also get to see how she shows up for the people around her. And I think the audience will really enjoy that.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
the last question about this movie. What was
Yes,
your favorite scene or moment while filming it?
I would say in Strength of a Woman, we had a scene in the kitchen. It was Sasha and Kendra, and they were speaking about my character's daughter, Sunny. And it was a beautiful moment because you see the connection between the sisters through grief. They lost their father, and they have a vulnerable moment where Kendra lets Sasha know that she can help her, and Sasha has to be willing to accept that help. And I think that sometimes we don't want to accept help, we just want to handle it on our own. But it was beautiful to see two sisters come together, be vulnerable, and admit the grief they're going through. And for Sasha to be like, yeah, I do need help. And I think sometimes we need to do that so we can be better and keep growing.
Yeah, that's great.
Hmm.
So,
Thank you.
change of subject.
Yes.
Last year and this year, you guest starred, sorry, into TV
Hmm.
show we
Yes.
cover Wild Cards and The
Hmm.
Irrational.
Yes. Yes.
What can you share about your experience in these two shows?
Hmm. With wild cards, I can't say too much, but what I can say,
Yeah,
first and foremost, I'm really excited for everyone to watch this episode. It's gonna be an incredible one. It's super fun, super fun, super dramatic, and it was an incredibly fun character to play. She was witty, funny, but also serious, which made her a bit funny. And
yeah,
it was definitely a very fun time. Whereas with the other show, I really enjoyed being super grounded within this character, the world around her, and being able to convey her story. And it's nice because both characters are such different contrast from each other. They're so different, but there's still a bit of similarities within them. So it's going to be interesting for people to see the similarities, but also the differences and find that common ground with the two characters.
that's great. So,
Thank
talking
you.
about your career in general,
Hmm.
this is a question I ask to all the artists I have the pleasure to talk with. What have been
Hmm.
some of the most memorable projects you have worked on throughout your career and why for you?
Hmm. One of them for sure would be Siren because it was one of my major first bookings when I first moved to Vancouver. And it really opened up the world for me in the sense of acting. I had to learn the physicality of my character, Cami. As you know, they are mermaids that come onto land and they learn the language and they're super primal. And that character, she was super delicate, but very fierce. So it was an amazing challenge to play her because there was animalistic instincts that had to come into play. And the whole storyline itself was so beautiful. It comes down to love and acceptance and all of that. So I think Siren was probably one of the most memorable ones because we were able to dive into all aspects within ourselves, the physical body, the accent, and being able to convey that on camera with the other characters. So for sure, Siren, I would say.
Great. So, the last
Mhm.
question.
Yes.
Can you tease something about your next projects?
Yes. So Wild Cards, the episode I'm in, will be coming out in March. And the best thing I can tease, I would say, get ready to go on a ride. It's going to be super fun, super dramatic in the best way possible. And that's all I can say for that one. And then for Family Affair, I would say get ready to go on an emotional ride because it's definitely going to touch people. And I think a lot of people are going to relate to so many different aspects of the story. And I'm excited for people to watch it. And hopefully, it helps people as well who may be going through similar situations. And last but not least, School Spirits will be coming out soon as well. And that one will just be lots and lots of fun. That's all I can say for that one.
Amazing. So this is
Thank
it.
you.
Make sure all
Perfect.
of
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you for accepting the interview. But
Of course.
we remember our audiences. Make sure all of you to coach Family Affair on Lifetime Channel this Sunday night.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.
Thank you
See
all for
you.
watching. Bye.
Bye bye.